Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. Today we take a quick look here at the oil chart. Not really much change to the last video we reached, but we had already done that in the last video. We had reached already my target area, the first resistance area here on the way up in this wave 2 correction. We might reach the second one as well. I want to show you my preferred count in this video, my Elliott wave count. And overall, however, I currently have no evidence that this downtrend for oil is over. Looking at it, it could become a bit more of an extensive move up. Yeah, we might even temporarily break out of the channel. That is certainly something that could get quite interesting here. But eventually, I would expect a further continuation to the downside. So I want to prepare you for potentially some further upside. That is not entirely clear yet, but I'm going to tell you the key levels that get relevant, that become relevant here. So where are we with the Elliott wave count? If I zoom in now, first of all, my view is higher level perspective, that we completed a larger wave 1 back in March 22, as already described in previous videos. Since then, we've been moving down in a WXY correction, and we are now in the Y wave. Within the Y wave, we have an ABC. And in this C wave, we are currently moving down and completed probably a wave 1. And we're now moving up in a wave 2. There are a few other interpretations about it, yeah. But in the end, it doesn't make a great difference. It doesn't make a great difference. For example, an interpretation might be, and that is a more short-term, more bullish interpretation, that we have here A, B, C, that the C wave here created an A wave, so ABC, A down here. It's a fairly similar count, but that now this could all be part of a larger A, B, C correction and a B, and we would after that come down in 5 more waves. That's another scenario. Would also be part of a wave 2. So it's a similar scenario, it just allows for some more upside. So I think the next few weeks will show in which scenario we are. However, I don't think the overall downturn for oil is over yet. So if we zoom in here a little bit, we obviously reached the first resistance area. We had already done that in the last video, got rejected, but never really made it below the B wave low. Yeah, so a good signal that the move to the downside continues straight away, because this could just be an ABC here. At least the last time it could have been that quite easily, but with that additional leg up now, I might explore here some other ideas. We want to talk about that. So obviously we are still below resistance, yeah, and as long as we are below this resistance, which is between 86.30 and 87.30 roughly, as long as we're below that level, we could look at a direct move down. But should we see any evidence that this is going to break to the upside, I think we're going to see some more extensive upside here. And at the moment, I still have it labeled as an ABC. But again, with that additional leg here, it doesn't really fit in. And we made a higher high as well. So how would I understand that? Well, I think I'm looking at it now from a slightly different perspective. Again, move down, certainly possible. From here directly would be the direct path, would be my preferred path. As you know, I always like sort of direct movements, not so much extensive corrections, because it all takes much longer. I'm an impatient person. Well, actually I am patient, but I still want things done. So I want progress in the chart. We want progress. So ABC done, yeah, but as long as we stay above, as said before, the move below 78.29 would be an indication that we are moving down directly. And then we could go very quickly here in the, let's say, $50 to $60 range. But at the moment, I'm exploring the following thought. That what we've seen here was not an ABC, not with that additional leg down. So as you can clearly see, we've got 5 waves. So it could be a leading diagonal in a wave A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 waves up in a leading diagonal. That would be an A wave. So the A wave that I just had on the chart actually ended here. This here could have been a B wave, and we're now moving up in C in a little bit more of an extensive correction. We will have more resistance in this area around $90, but this count would actually allow us to go up. So first of all, $94 would be the 78.6 retrace. Above that, a wave 2 will get unrealistic. But then we still have the other possibility of counting it as a larger ABC, as I just showed you. Yeah. But this is at the moment my preferred count, AB and a larger C wave. We could, with that C wave, break out of the channel. In fact, the ideal target for the C wave, that green C wave there, would actually, yeah, okay, so the ideal target would be around $93, the 1-to-1 ratio. And then we've got an extended target of $100, the 1.618 extension, but if we get above that level, this count would be invalidated, or just about work out, but it would be, I might then change the wave count, because we would then retrace basically 100% of wave 1, which is unlikely in a wave 2. So I'm now looking, first of all, I think we're now going to push higher here. Yeah, I think we're going to push higher. That would be my preferred count. 1-to-1 ratio around $93, but then it is the next pivot point. Here we have another chance to turn around to the downside. Bear in mind, at the moment we have no evidence that this short rally to the upside is over. Yeah, it looks to me like a corrective pattern, so I think we're on the right track. The question is just how far do we extend out? How far do we extend out? And the key level remains the 70, roughly the 78.30 level down there. If we go below that level, I think we see the imminent sell-off. Until we see that, my primary expectation would be a move to the upside into the $92, $93 region, as I just explained here in the green wave count. So yeah, a few changes, but only on the short term. Overall, the trend unchanged to the downside. Interesting though that we could break out of the channel here, but would still continue probably the path down. That would be my preferred count, and the most likely count in my opinion. Okay, that's my update about oil. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.